What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Addicted to Madden channel. Got some more Jets gameplay for you, and I'm going up against the Ravens this time. I actually played the Ravens once before. I think I was using the Redskins, and this was during the time when none of the when the software wasn't working, so I didn't even record the game. But and I think I got crushed in that game. Like I said, with the Redskins, I couldn't do anything. I was getting killed like regularly, so I stopped using them. But I'm using the Jets here, and this guy was actually a very good player. But I called this game no help because I mean, the thing about Madden is, regardless of how good you are, I guess how often you win and lose is going to require a little bit of help from the computer. Just things, are just, there's times when things are going to go your way. You can tell that the computer is kind of helping you out. And then there's times when things don't go your way at all, and it's not even really your fault. Right there is kind of an example. I mean, to me, that should have been a pick, almost maybe even a pick six, possibly. But there's nothing, there's nothing I can really do about it. That's just kind of the computer. Don't want this to sound too much like a rant, because I mean, the guy was good, and I don't want to try and take anything away from that. But I mean, it's just, sometimes it just feels like I'm not always getting help. I mean, there are definitely some good Madden players out there that that can beat me and stuff. But I feel like I'm pretty good enough that I shouldn't lose the way I lose sometimes. So he scores anyways right there, and that play right there, I had to audible really quick into something I didn't even really want to do, but I ended up completing the pass anyway, so it was okay. And so I'm doing a lot of read option now. I mean, in fact, that's all I have in this custom playbook that I decided to make. All my running plays are either inverted veers or read options. Right there, Vic overthrows. I think he overthrew Harvin. Yeah, that was Harvin right there that he overthrew. And Vic, I mean, he used to be much more accurate. Right there, I switched off. I was trying to switch to the guy that was about to go and hit the quarterback, but then he ended up letting go of the ball. I think it must have been like a fraction of a second before I pressed the button. So then it ended up switching to the guy near the receiver, and then that made me end up trying to hit stick that guy, and I ended up not getting anything. So he ends up getting a big play. So right there, I'm already down 14-0, and I'm doing the rocket catching offense, and it has its risks. I mean, again, to me, like I said, this is kind of the thing where the computer can help me with it, or they can't. Now right there, I caused a fumble, but I don't recover it. That happens a lot to me. And that's just, it is what it is. Right there, I drop a pick. This is all computer stuff. I mean, I can't really control any of that. It is what it is. The rocket catching, it's risky. It comes with its risks, and I'm aware of that. So I mean, like I said, some games they give it to me, some games they don't. I mean, I'm not doing anything different that I haven't already done. There's another drop pass. I mean, that should have been caught, I feel. So it's just, sometimes it's just, even if the guy is good, and he is a good player. Again, like I said it before, and I'm not trying to take anything away from him, but I'm not so bad that I should be getting destroyed. When I play Madden. That was a very good play by him. He got out of the pocket, and you notice that he's using his backup quarterback. I think his name's Tyrod Taylor, and that's what I'd be doing too if I was using the Ravens, because I would want to. I'd want to do a lot of read option with him, even though he didn't do any read option. I guess he just wanted a mobile quarterback that he can just kind of get out of the pocket with. But whereas I like doing a lot of the read option stuff. It's just, I like having two threats back there. So right there, that one, I can understand. That's Ladarius Webb. He's a good corner. I shouldn't have tried to test him with that rocket catch. But right there, of course, Vic fumbled it. And Vic doesn't fumble that often, but with the way this game was going, I wasn't even the least bit surprised. I mean, we're already in the third quarter. I haven't even scored yet. Haven't even really gotten close to scoring. Right there, I hit stick him and I injure him. I would have liked a fumble there, like they gave Vic, but it is what it is. I can't, only so much I can control, like I said. And so he's driving down the field, and he scrambled out of the pocket a lot, which creates a lot of problems. Right there, I finally get a pick. Finally, they give me a pick. And I almost would have taken that back to the house, but he makes a good tackle there. It's a nice pick, but it's a little too late for my taste. I would have liked that a little bit sooner. That right there is just an off-target pass. I usually complete that pass, but in this game, Vic was just off. They just, in this game, he just wasn't going to be on. There's another, rocket catch that it was just off. And I guess, I know in real life, players have bad games. Quarterbacks are inaccurate in real life. Even Tom Brady sometimes in real life is inaccurate. So that's what keeps me from, I don't know, throwing the controller at the screen. Is I just take it as, okay, Vic's having a bad game, but I don't. Because other than that, there's nothing I can do about it. I can play the exact same way the next day and then have success with it. Another fumble that I caused, but I don't recover it, and that's just kind of the way that this game was going. He ended up kicking a field goal, which I think I edited it out by accident. I forgot to put the field goal in there, but he did end up kicking a field goal. At this point, I decided to just start bombing. What else am I going to do? I'm down by 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. Can't really play any small ball anymore, so I'm just trying to bomb it. Comes away with another pick, and it was just nothing I could really do, and there were so many times in this game that I had wanted to quit, but at this point in the fourth quarter, 3 possessions, I went ahead and just conceded defeat. There's no point in wasting his time, or mine for that matter. I wanted to try to get another game in that night before calling it a night. So I got crushed, and it sucks, but it happens. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I got more videos coming.